Perf. Period. Here we go. Okay. Hey y'all, it's Mackenzie, and today I'm going to be doing a Marvel Q&A / reacting to Marvel opinions that you guys gave me on TikTok. So if you're interested, stay tuned and give this video a like if you love Marvel. So yeah, anyways, we're going to get started. So I have a few questions here from TikTok. The first one is from Sergeant.JamesBarnes1917. And the question says, whose Marvel powers / personality would you want? That's kind of a hard one because I feel like there's so many cool powers out there, but this isn't a power, but like I would just love to be able to fight like Natasha. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. But power-wise, I think I'd have to say Thor. I mean, it's sickening. Like, literally, it's so cool. Or maybe Loki. I don't know. I don't know. Could I have like a mix of both of theirs? Because that would be really awesome. Next question is from Hearts for Holland, and they just say, Bucky or Loki? I love Bucky. Don't get me wrong. But Loki has my entire heart. Like, I can't deny it. Even if I wanted to pick Bucky, I couldn't. Next question is from Eye on a Hairbrush. They said, what character do you think has the best backstory? I don't know. I personally really love Cap's backstory. I like, where he's come from and stuff. But Natasha's is just so, like, it's brutal, honestly. But I love it so much. I think it really just like, it makes her character just that much more incredible. And the fact that we still don't really know everything. I mean, Black Widow's answered a lot of questions, but it's like her backstory is mysterious and we get it in pieces, and it's beautiful. I love Nat's backstory. From Why is Esther? I hope I said that right. They asked, what's your favorite Marvel soundtrack? Y'all already know. Definitely Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy 2, because it's iconic. Like, I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say, because both of those soundtracks, such good music, first of all. Like, I love them. I do have like half the Loki series soundtrack on my phone. I love it so much. And not even like the songs. It's like the theme music and like the background music from whenever he's DB Cooper in episode 1. I'm whipped. The last question that I have is from Jasmine_your_4_lifer. That was a mouthful. Who is your fave character ever in the whole Marvel universe? I have a basic answer, and I'm sorry. Tony Stark. Like, I don't know, there's something about him. I just love Tony so much. It's surreal. However, I do also have to say, like, Loki is my favorite, right now and stuff. And I started watching Marvel as like a Cap stan. Tobey's Spider-Man has a special place in my heart because when I was a kid, those were the Spider-Man movies I watched. And yeah, I mean, it's just awesome. But Tony Stark is probably like my ride or die favorite. So a lot of you guys commented different little opinions on a video that I posted for me to react to, respond to, tell you if I agree or disagree. So we're just gonna jump right in. The first one is from Olivia Redmond Spam 14. And they said, Tobey is the best Spider-Man. Now, me a couple years ago would have argued this into the ground. Because when I was a child, I did not understand why Tobey was no longer Spider-Man and why Andrew was, and then later why Tom was. So I was a little upset. But after like watching all the Spider-Man movies, and especially after Spider-Man No Way Home, I have to say Tom. Tom is the best like Spider-Man Peter Parker mixture. Like he plays both parts so well that it makes him an even better Spider-Man. But Toby is my favorite just because of my childhood. Next opinion is from Jasmine, your for lifer. They said, I don't like Sharon. I love Bucky though. He's my everything. Sorry, I feel bad. Why are you apologizing? I do love Bucky as well. But Sharon, interesting. She's not my favorite. She's not my favorite. However, I am very excited to see what role she has in the upcoming MCU, because after the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I was like, hold on. I mean, she's a baddie. She's a baddie. Like, I'm pretty excited to see where her character goes. From Calliope_scam, they said Chris Evans with a beard greater than without a beard. Chris Evans would look good in a garbage can. I love Chris Evans. With a beard, without a beard, mustache, no mustache, shaved head, full head of hair. Anything and everything. Chris Evans is the moment, always. From Little Loony Philosopher, Mary Jane Watson is very underrated and overhated. Mary Jane. I don't like her, if I'm being honest. She's all right, you know. She does have a special little, you know, because she's Toby's girl, whatever. I just don't, she's my least favorite of all of like the love interests in Spider-Man. Gwen is my number one. Close second is MJ. Mary Jane is at the bottom. She just, I don't know, rubs me the wrong way. I do think that she's overhated though. She has her moments. From Katka Janikova, I love Sylvie, but Silky is kind of weird. Here's an opinion I can get behind. I really like the character of Sylvie. I think they add an interesting dimension to like the Loki variants. I also think it was really cool to have a female variant. I just don't like Sylvie and Loki as a romantic thing. I want Loki to have love, don't get me wrong. I desperately want Loki to have love because they deserve it so much. But with yourself, I mean, I'll step in if you need another. But in all seriousness, I do like the care and compassion they have for one another. That whole kiss just ruined it for me though. I do understand why they took it in that direction. It does make sense. I just don't like it. But I do love Sylvie, and I love the Loki series still. From two people, from Calliope_scam and Waiting for Yara, it shouldn't have been Clint. It shouldn't have been Clint. Because it finishes Natasha's character arc beautifully. It is something that she had to do. It was a sacrifice for the people that she loved. And also, we would have never gotten Hawkeye if it was Clint. You know, I think it was a good ending to Natasha's storyline. And I think it wouldn't have had the same effect if it was Clint. The next one, from Soy Sorry 78, Eternals was a lot better than some people make it out to be. Agree. I actually watched it for the second time again last night, and man, it was so good. It is a little long. There are some parts where I'm like, okay, we get it. But I really like all of their dynamics with one another. I think it answered a lot of questions. It adds a dimension, the post-credits. But it also kind of gives us like what's going on, like with Arishem and that whole thing. It was a great film. It was different than the other Marvel films, but I liked that. And the effects were cool. The acting was great. And I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And I think that, you know, it deserves a little more hype than it gets. From Maggie W. Grace, the Loki series as a whole is a great show. It had an amazing ending. It has its rough moments, but it's still so good. I love the Loki show. Like, all of it except the kiss. That's it. Like, the effects Tom Hiddleston, the acting, the characters, like, I just love it. I like this variant of Loki. This variant is not supposed to be Avengers Loki. People forget that this Loki has been taken out of everything they know, dropped into a place, told their whole life was decided for them, watched themselves die, and just everything taken away, including magic and powers. Of course they're gonna change. Of course they're gonna be completely different. I thought it was done great, and I'm so excited for season 2. I cannot wait. From the Hipster Whale, that's a cool username. Captain Marvel is underrated and overhated. I agree. Captain Marvel is incredible. Strongest Avenger, hello. I'm really excited to see more of Carol. Last one, from Bucky's Girlfriend 2. The Black Widow movie is underrated, or at least the trauma all the girls in the Red Room has to go through. It's just not talked about enough. I agree. Black Widow was such a good movie. I absolutely loved it. So good, and it really like pieced together a story that we hadn't had like a full view into, and I really loved the introduction of Yelena. I loved the Red Room storyline. I loved Nat's childhood that we got to see some of, and I really like where it fell in the timeline as well. That is all of the Marvel questions and opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoy interacting with y'all on TikTok and hopefully some more on here. If you guys have any ideas, questions, anything for me, please leave a comment down below or go to my TikTok, Mackenzie P20. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. And I think that's all I have to say. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.